Hello and welcome to Epiphany.aura. My name is Michelle, and today's pick a card reading is going to be all about your spiritual skill set. What are you good at? What are you naturally good at? What spiritual skill set do you have without even trying? These are not the things that you need to work on. These are the things that you've got down within you already. You came with it in your bag when you got here. Okay, so we're going to start with 5 piles. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, 4, and 5. You can pick based on the deck. This is the Fantastical Tarot, the Naked Heart Tarot, Shadowland Tarot, the Ostara Tarot, or the Darkwood Tarot. You can pick based on stone. We've got this stone, which is really pretty, and I have no idea what it is. It's a mystery stone. It's a pretty white and gray mystery stone. I've had it since I can remember, and I've never known what it was. We've got this blue calcite. Kind of looks arrowheadish. We've got an obsidian skull, which is adorable. Got a piece of peacock ore. And this dragon's blood palm stone. So go ahead and pick your pile and we'll get started. Okay, pile number 1, let's look at your cards. Start off with Oracle. We've got say yes to your higher calling. Taurus, I have. Mercury retrograde, reinvention. Wish upon a star. Whoops. Tender embrace. Fortune. And will of the wisp, guidance. So right off the bat, I sort of get that this is a group of manifestors, for sure. We have I have. Say yes to your higher calling. Wish upon a star. It's almost as if you know as soon as you put that thought out there, it's coming back to you. I already have what it is that I want. It's already mine. I have it. Whatever it is that I want, I wish for it, I get it. You aren't just saying yes to your higher calling. Your higher calling is saying yes back to you. And then we have Mercury retrograde, reinvention. Reinvention, I feel like you're not afraid to go ahead and put yourself out there, change things up, move things around, because you know that you're going to get what you want out of it anyway. You embrace it. You embrace your future. Let's go ahead. Oh, and guidance. Don't let me forget the little thing. Guidance. I feel like you just feel guided yourself. You guide yourself to what it is that you want. This is your natural power that you have. You can do that. Okay. You could say that you, I don't know, you could say that you feel guided toward what you want, and I'm sure you do. But the fact that you know that you're guided towards it helps you understand that you already have it. You just have to put yourself out there and get it. Okay, so let's see here. Working with the Fantastical Tarot. Okay. Just kind of flew out. Yeah. You announce to the world that you want something, and then you go get it. That's pretty simple energy. It's pretty cool too. Let's see here. What else? I'm sure there's more here. It's not just manifesting, but you do have a lot of it. I'm picking up on some clear cognizance. You just have this knowing. It's not just about manifestation. You actually have this clear knowing of not just what you want and how to get it, but the little things, the details that need to be taken care of in order to get it in the way that you want it. Things just seem to come naturally to you. To a lot of people, that's the way it appears. That may not feel like that's what it is to you, but that's the way it appears to other people. Also, I'm picking up on a lot of throat chakra energy. Throat chakra and solar plexus. You say what you want. You're not afraid to go after what you want. And I'm also picking up on some green here. So the heart chakra, it's not just about what you want. It's more of it's a deeper, the reason that you want things isn't just because you want them. It's not a greed thing. It's you want them not just for yourself, but for other people. And you speak to that. You let people know when you want something, it's not just for you. It's not just about you. It benefits other people. I'm picking up on a very, very giving energy. Someone who, I don't want to say you provide for a family. You might. But there's a part of you that wants to bring in so that you can give back as well. One more card. Ha! Queen of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. Very loving energy. Wants to take care of people. I mean, honestly, it does not get any more obvious than that. That's just sort of reiterating, I think. And I'm just learning my space here. I do apologize. This is my first video, but yeah, I want to get this all within view so that you can see how this all just sort of comes right together. And Taurus has very homebody energy, the love of security, wanting to take care of yours. It's a very loving energy. Taurus is ruled by Venus. You understand with the Mercury retrograde, you understand when things need to be changed up for the better of everyone, because sometimes energies do get stale, and you recognize that. and you understand when things need to shift to sort of keep things not fresh, but keep things working in the way that they should continue to work. Progress rather than just keeping things the way they have always been, because that's safe. You know, you want to grow. You want to help others to grow. You are naturally not just a provider, but a healer. Yeah, you take this abundance that you manifest and you heal with it. You put it out there to other people. Say yes to your higher calling. Be a human exclamation mark. You have an enthusiasm for the people that you care about. You want to help them. In fact, that's probably your biggest drive. Why you want to manifest. It's not for you specifically. It's for the benefit of all those that you care about. Okay, that is it for group number 1. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, this was tough. It was my first, but anyway, please feel free to subscribe. Leave a comment if it resonated or if it didn't, because that would be helpful too. Like if you liked it. And I hope to see you again. Have a great day. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. We've got the blue calcite you chose, or the Naked Truth Tarot. We'll start off with your oracle cards. So first, we have One with the Sun, Be the Light. Aquarius, I know. Libra, I balance. Shining Through. Beautiful Uncaging. Foolishness. And Carejo. So, Cadejo, duality. So, right off the bat, we notice that 23 equals 5. One with the Sun, Be the Light, is a 5. And beautiful Uncaging, 14, 1 plus 4 equals 5. These are all very 5 cards. Numerology path number 5. You might be a path number 5. There's also a lot of air energy with Libra and the matching duality card. And with Foolishness and the Aquarius card, also I just sort of see beautiful Uncaging as feeling very Aquarius. Breaking out of the cage. I feel like this group just naturally knows when to change things up, knows when the energy's gone stale, knows when it's time to revolt against whatever is going on in your life that you don't like, that you don't want any part of, especially if you feel that it's wrong. You're not afraid to shine through. You're not afraid to be the light at the end of the tunnel. It's not just that you aren't afraid to do it. It's also, it's also that you'll take the lead. You'll be the one to guide others in the right direction, away from what you believe is wrong. And honestly, with all of this light and balance energy, you're probably right. Morally right 9 times out of 10. So you show good judgment. Libra is equivalent to the Justice card in the tarot. The Fool is equivalent to Aquarius in the tarot. Or, sorry, Uranus energy, but Uranus rules Aquarius. And you could argue that the sun is a star, and the star rules Aquarius, is what is representative of Aquarius in the tarot. So we've got a lot of Aquarius energy. You don't mind taking a different way. And with Libra, I see, and duality, I see that you have a natural ability to do it in a way that is balanced, as fair to everyone as you can get. Obviously, you're not always going to be able to be fair in a lot of different situations. And I feel like you inspire others to break out of their self-imposed cages. You help them to guide, you help them to guide themselves through and find what they want in life. I'm sorry if you hear a meowing. My cat's around here somewhere. Okay, so let's get started with tarot. Okay. Might tend to keep to yourself because the cards are not wanting to come out right away. Or at least keep your thoughts to yourself. 8 of Pentacles, you're hard workers. Very hard workers. Don't mind a challenge, as the number 5 would suggest, actually, as well. Challenges and change, that's what you do. Nope. I feel like you keep yourself, you put a lot of thought into what you do before you do it. Like, you don't want to do something irrational. You don't want to make a weird move. You don't want to make a, an uninformed move, actually. Not afraid to sacrifice either. You're not afraid to sacrifice for what you want, for what you know is right. I'm not saying you're going to sacrifice and, you know, go into martyr territory or anything like that, but you know when it's worth it. You know when it's worth a little bit of extra pain and hard work. Let's see. That. A soft spot for children. I feel like maybe you're a teacher, or you do teach children, or you teach people that are new to a concept. Also, they are children in the concept. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, that's a... You want to take care of people. You look out for others. You look out for how, you know, actually, pile 1 was like this, but not like this. So if this isn't quite resonating and pile 1 was looking good to you as well, you might want to look at that. One more card. Okay, fine. We'll shuffle again. Yeah, sun energy too. I feel like it's not just that you're not afraid to make those movements, but you're not afraid to let others know where you're going, what you're doing, why you're doing it. I feel like you do put the research in. You make sure that where you're going, for the reasons that you're going, make absolute sense before you say anything to anyone. I feel like you're not afraid to say what needs to be said. You'll say the thing that hurts because it has to be said. Otherwise, things wouldn't go, people wouldn't see that you were right, and they wouldn't go in the direction you're trying to lead them. But you're also tactful. You have a certain charisma about you, which is important. That doesn't seem like a spiritual skill set, some might think, but it is, because if you don't have that charisma, if you don't have a special way with words and a certain aura about you, a confidence, no one's going to follow you in your really probably very wonderful direction. So it's very important, actually. All right, so that's it for this reading. I hope it resonated. Feel free to subscribe, like, comment. Let me know if it resonated. Let me know if it didn't. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. Take care. Okay, pile 3. If you resonated with the Shadowland Tarot or the obsidian little skull, which is such a little cutie here, this is your pile. Again, the reading is what is your spiritual skill set. So we'll start off with the oracle cards. Trip the light fantastic. Dance with the universe. Earth element. Stability. Jupiter. Abundance. The uncharted sea. Roots of abundance. Beauty. And black shuck or omen, which is actually a neutral card. It sounds like a negative card, but it's not. Oh, let's see here. So obviously we're picking up on abundance here. You're very spiritually abundant. I'm seeing a lot of red. Root chakra, along with stability. Roots, again, I just sort of feel like you have this natural ability to feel at home wherever you are. No matter where you go, you're good. You have a way of being able to find a certain sense of beauty in every situation. You're not afraid to take chances. You're very secure in your root chakra. I feel like you are your own home. And therefore, no matter where you go, that's home. And with this omen, I feel like you just naturally sort of have a tendency to find your way. Like I'm looking at Omen and I'm looking at Uncharted Sea. And it feels like you could get lost in the storm, but the storm in the Jupiter card, but you would see the signs along the way and know where to guide the ship to calmer waters. You just naturally have a way of finding the flow. You're probably an earth sign because there is a lot of root and earth in here with maybe some water, but there's also a lot of fire. I don't know. It covers a lot. I'm not really feeling a whole lot of air. But you just have a way of going with the flow and knowing you don't just go where the water takes you. You manipulate yourself so that the water takes you where you want to go. It's like, I don't really know anything about navigating a ship, but I know that if you turn the wheel a certain way, the boat turns with it. And if you know the boat well enough and you know the water well enough, then you know that you need to turn the boat a certain amount. And in certain water, you need to turn the boat a certain amount less. And you just have this natural feel for how to do that. You also have, you do things very gracefully. You just feel very, very zen. Like, you know that you will be taken care of no matter where you go. And you will know how to take care of yourself no matter where you go. Also, I should say that when I was channeling your energy and shuffling the cards, I really felt like there was a heaviness to your energy. Which makes sense with Jupiter and the earth element, because earth tends to be the heavier element. Jupiter expands on that. So I really feel like you take things seriously. It's not that you just go out there and do whatever you want. But you don't put much thought into it, but you have an internal calculator that just sort of tells you how you need to do things without you maybe even being conscious of it. I feel like you also have awesome, awesome control over your own emotions. And I feel like your emotions tend to help you in the long run, because I'm seeing this uncharted sea. I'm seeing this water. I'm seeing it next to the roots. I'm just seeing it sort of flowing into those roots, nurturing this tree here, nurturing its abundance, right? And making it more beautiful. You put your heart and your soul into the things that you do that create that abundance. You feel very happy. And I feel like because Jupiter tends to expand, I feel like that happiness expands to other people. Other people get around you and it calms them down. Okay, so moving on. Let's do the cards. Six of Cups. I feel like well, let's pull another and see where that goes. You probably have a great memory as far as your childhood, things that happened, maybe piecing together why things happened as you look back at them, things that you didn't understand before. You're very, that would make you very good at forgiveness. If you allow yourself to think about things, which I'm sure some things are easier than others, but you have a natural ability to forgive the past. Yeah, see, you can put everything together. The magician comes equipped to do anything he wants with these four elements. And I feel like that's exactly what you do. You put everything together. You say, okay, well, this person was dealing with this, and this person was dealing with this, and the result was this. You put those things together and you find the result. And because you understand all the variables that brought that situation to a head, you're able to forgive it. Let's see what else. And by the way, if this doesn't sound like you, that doesn't mean you don't have the ability. It's just that you haven't tapped into it yet. Three of Coins. I feel like you're a very flexible person. Like, you're just able, you bring whatever skill set. I'm not talking about your spiritual skill set. That's what this is. But you have your own skill set that you bring to the table. And you are happy to collaborate with other people and give them the credit they're due as well. But you also take the credit that you're due, because it's crazy not to. I feel like you're a very realistic person that sees things as they are, but with love and forgiveness. And that's where that beauty comes in. Next, we have Five of Swords. Yeah, I think you have the ability to use your mental processes to sort of prevent yourself from getting down, and also to keep these emotions in check. I also feel like if anybody tries to not give you credit for what you're due credit for, you're going to take care of that. You're going to make sure that you get the credit you deserve. What else? What else? Clairsentience. All this physical, I'm picking up on some serious clairsentience. Okay, let's see what else. The Chariot. What's that? Nope. Oh, yep. See? I knew it. Another number 7. So, you may have a life past 7. So I'm picking up that you're fairly spiritual. Maybe not in a religious way, though it might be. But you tap into God or the higher power, your God, a God, whatever you choose to call it. You tap into spirit. And you know how to take the things that he gives you, the spirit gives you, and use them to propel you forward. Okay, one last card. 9 of Pentacles. You are very independent. You do things the way you choose. That's King of Wands at the bottom there. You have made sure to put yourself in a position where you can make the choices that you want to make. Let's see, what else do we have here? I feel like you have a very evened out chart. Like maybe you've got fire, one planet in fire, and maybe a earth, sun, a water rising or fire rising, something like that. Okay, so that's it for pile 3. Feel free, please, to subscribe, comment down below if it resonated. Tell me if it didn't as well. That would actually be helpful. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Okay. Hopefully I'll hear from you again. You guys have a great day. Hi, pile number 4. If you resonated with the Peacock or the Ostara Tarot, then this is your pile. So, pile number 4, what are your spiritual skill sets? So we've got discover your superpower, access 100% of your mojo. I envy you already. Number 24, Pisces, I believe. 6th house, routine. Okay, so we've already got Pisces versus the 6th house, which rules Virgo. So we've got an access here. And in the middle, we've got 33. So 3 on one side, 3 on the other. Got some balance there as well. So we're already very balanced. And it's funny because I was picking up on Libra energy the whole time I was getting your cards, which isn't showing up here, but Libra is balance. So let's see here. Broken open. And imperfect harmony. And again, with the balance, 11. And then we've got friendship and Leviathan, envy. So let's see, imperfect harmony. I feel like you're very, very charismatic. You just really good with people. People and partnerships. I feel like your give and take is pretty amazing. You have the ability to see the bigger picture, but you also have an appreciation for the finer details. You have been heartbroken. You've had a few times in your life where you wanted this perfect balance, this perfect harmony. It's just what comes naturally to you. And then someone comes along, maybe out of envy, which envy and friendship, that's almost a balance right there. It just sort of ripped you open right here. But you'll notice that there is a beauty in this card. There's something really beautiful about it because you allow yourself to be vulnerable. You allow people to see. And that's actually a lot like Pisces energy as well, because Pisces, the superpower there is just basically the ability to be vulnerable and then get it out of their system and let it go. Because when you allow yourself to be vulnerable, when you just get it all out, and maybe this is something that you've realized, you purge all of those negative emotions, you get it all out in the open, you say your piece, and then you can move on with your life rather than bottling it all up inside and allowing it to build up and fester within you and damage your internal self, because so many people do that. But no, I even feel like there's a bit of a purge element to this imperfect harmony card. No, it's not just flowing out. It feels like it's being, maybe it's because it's next to the broken open card, but it feels like it's being pushed out. But you are a very good friend and you expect the same from other people and you don't always get it. And I feel like that hurt is something that you've been able to get past. And I feel like you sort of, because 6th house routine is ruled by Virgo, it's not just about your routine. You are able to go throughout your day, no matter what kind of turmoil is going on. But also Virgo is in service to others. So I feel like you have a special ability to help people through their times of pain. Okay, so let's move on to tarot. Also, I feel like I should say there's so much, this is just like rainbow energy. It's just like full chakra, completely open. I feel like you're very, I mean, obviously you're well balanced. We've already established that, but there's something about you that glows from the inside out. But I wonder if you maybe have a hard time talking about things because you see things, but you don't always say them. Not unless you think that it'll somehow help someone else. Okay. Moving on to the tarot. The Empress. So much love from you. Yes. Four of Wands. Happy person. Very stable. Also typically known as a twin flame card. If that's something you're into, it's showing up here. So take note of that. Also, this is a very partnership card. And Libra is ruled by the 7th house, the house of partnerships. So there's that. Okay. Fine, I'll take you. Queen of Swords. Again, you have this energy, right? You say what needs to be said. You hold your tongue when it doesn't need to be said. Queen of Swords is the court card of Libra. And then we've got the 7 of Swords. Very strategic. And not in a bad way. I know the 7 of Swords gets a bad rap, but it's always about theft and somebody betraying somebody else. But really, actually, what it's honestly about, I mean, it's about all those things too, but it's also about strategy. Preventing yourself. Doing what it takes to prevent yourself from getting hurt. Because there's no saying that this little guy is running off with somebody else's swords. He could also just be hiding his own swords away so that nobody else steals them. And I feel like that's more your energy. Okay, let's see. This is a beautiful deck, by the way. And all of the cards, I mean, all of the cards are beautiful. It's true. I just feel like you have this incredible aura about you. Very creative. And the Justice, which is Libra. You really can't make this stuff up. And then we've got Knight of Swords. So I feel like you, this is another claircognizance pile, for sure. Oh, and we've got 2 of Wands on the bottom here, which is all about, well, that's another balance card, isn't it? It's all about being in your own place and also having thoughts about what is on the other side. In the traditional Rider-Waite, we have someone standing in his castle looking over a balcony out into the water. Just imagining like what's out there for him to discover. It's a card of adventure and discovering new things. Okay, that's it for the reading, and I hope it resonated. Pile 4. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if it resonated. Let me know if it didn't. Either one is helpful. Hi, Pile 5. This is your reading if you chose the Dragon Blood Palm Stone or the Dark Woods Tarot. So let's get started. This is your reading for what is your spiritual skill set. Okay, so we'll start off with 29. Never a crowd on the leading edge. Honor those who honor you. Number 52. Void of course moon, missing. Number 44. Solar eclipse, revolution. The rose's kiss. Number 9. Number 27. A grand symphony. Indifference. And the phoenix. So there's a lot of moon energy here. You may have Cancer heavily in your chart. Let's see. So it also feels here like a lot of Pisces energy, because the void of course moon, when I hear missing, I hear escape. I hear 12th house energy, Pisces. And with the solar eclipse, it's kind of like almost moving from that Pisces energy into Aries, just moving from one thing to the next. It really feels like you're completely unbiased. You have an ability to remain completely unbiased. You take the facts. You judge things and circumstances based on facts, based on the emotions of others too. You definitely have a sense of compassion. You have a sense of wanting. The Rose's Kiss talks about joy. Finding joy in everything around you. So it's like you enjoy the place where you are now. And then when you're ready to move on, you're excited for the next thing that you're ready to move on to. So actually there's a lot of Sagittarius energy there too, it feels like. Because with all these orange, red, sacral sort of colors here, there's a lot of different energies in this pile. It's very mutable though. A grand symphony. I feel like music speaks to you. Probably some clairaudience going on. And with indifference, I don't think that you as a person are indifferent. I think it's more a matter of you don't care what other people think of you. You're going to make decisions based on what you believe is right. Again, with the lack of bias, and you're not afraid to change. You're not afraid of change at all. For this pile, I want to, because of all of the moon energy. I mean, both of the black astrology cards came up as moon, and then we've got this moon heavily in the middle card as well. So I want to pull a Moonology card for you guys. Get a little bit more information. And take that one. Full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. So yeah, you move forward based on facts. Again, without bias. Let's get some tarot cards here. And I feel like you're not slow to move on when you know that the time is right. You have this basic understanding of when the time is right. Instinct almost. 5 of Wands. The Moon, that's Pisces energy right there. More Moon as well. So also Cancer energy. Queen of Cups, huge Cancer energy there. 7 of Wands. You always know that you within yourself are you're within your own right. You never have this sense of, well, am I doing the right thing? Am I making the wrong decision? Should I think about this more? Should I give this person another chance? You always know what's right for you. Just instinctively, you know what's right for you. You have a talent for just sort of fighting through all of the little illusions life throws at you. You have a natural clairvoyance that sort of guides you through all of it. Let's get 2 more. Tower. Not afraid to leave. Not afraid to change things up. Goes right with that Phoenix rebirth card. That's a lot of Mars energy, actually. And 9 of Wands. Always kind of looking for that opportunity to move on as well. Like, as soon as you feel that something needs to change, you're looking for what that change might be. And I think you're always kind of ready to jump for it, ready to jump into it. Not very concerned with other outside influences. And that is a spiritual skill set, believe it or not. Because many people have to work years, decades to get the kind of confidence in themselves, in their own ability to make decisions that you just instinctively have with so many of these cards. So I feel as though, let's see, Cancer, Pisces, for sure. Probably a prominent Mars. Nine of Wands is very Sagittarius. So you might have that somewhat prominently in your chart. Also, let's see. Got 9 and 27, that both of those add up to 9. I feel like that's and you have the 9 of Wands too. So I feel like maybe a life path number 9. You're very complete within yourself, very spiritually motivated. And when you move forward, when you move into your next thing, you move into it. I mean, everybody moves into new things with a little hesitation, but you don't have a lot of hesitation. Some people go into things with so much hesitation, so much caution. You just sort of flow right into it like, here I am, let's do this, whatever it is. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but we're going to do it, and it's going to be fun. And that's awesome. That's really great energy to have. So there we have it. Feel free to let me know in the comments whether it resonated or not. Hopefully it did. Hit the subscribe button if you feel pulled to do so, and like, share my video if you want. I welcome it all. Anyway, bye for now. Take care.